I know y'all remember this.
DJ Chuck.
DJ Chuck. He's mixing and scratching the hit.
I'm sorry, man. I just had to make sure the
song
screen
for
was
Mama,
on.
man. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all remember
This sound like he was scratching on a mix table too.
I know, like it seemed like it was scratching for it, but y'all remember that song, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
probably one of the top mama songs. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all think of any other mama songs?
Can't be Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Nah. That was the opposite. There's a couple.
I know. I'm just saying.
You got that one. That was Boys II Men. That was on the Soul Food soundtrack. And
Tupac. Remember Tupac, Dear Mama?
Yeah, Tupac, Dear Mama. Tupac, Dear Mama is a good one. Alicia Keys, Superwoman.
Yep.
Spice Girls, Mama. You got Kanye West. Hey Mama.
I never heard the Spice Girl joint.
Yeah, me neither.
You heard Hey Mama by Kanye West, right? Hey Mama. It was on Lake Registration. It was on Lake Registration. And then the Shirleys sing to trumpets and strings. Mama said there be days like this. There be days like this. Mama said. That song. Y'all remember that?
Nah.
That was before our time.
Yeah, I remember it, man. No, it wasn't before our time.
That was before our time. That song, the Mama Said song.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was in the crib listening to that. Mom and Dad was playing that in the background. Changing one of them similar diapers.
Probably. Yeah, the cloth diapers. Do they still do cloth diapers now? I think they do, right?
Yeah, but this generation doesn't know anything about those cloth diapers, man.
I think only the Amish people do use them.
Man, yeah. Talking about pollution. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, hey, when push comes to shove, man, when you run out of them Huggies or whatever, you gotta go old school, man. I had to do that once or twice.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was bringing the right amount with me. Yeah. Junior had he had other ideas.
He's like, I'm going for the record today. Yeah, man. You gotta be prepared, man, with the diapers, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to talk about the mama? Y'all want to? Would you say, Chuck?
So you got to be prepared for a lot of things, man, that you wouldn't even think about, especially when dealing with a baby, man. Because I mean, shit, you think you got enough bottles or enough formula. Next thing you know, you down to one, that one bottle, and you about 45 minutes from home. So you got to improvise, man.
True.
Give him a little Diet Coke and some sugar. No, I mean Diet Coke and Poland Springs. I'm joking. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that.
But today is Mother's Day, man. So what is it? I guess let's go around and say what it means to us. What this day means to us, man. Who wants to start it off?
I'll kick it off.
All right, 1, 2.
To me, it means to a woman who gave me the opportunity to be here, and catch my first breath of the wonderful world we're in today. That's what it means to me.
Chuck?
With me, man, it's without my moms, I wouldn't be here, man, because the many of nights we sat in children's hospital or whatnot because I had asthma attack or something, or I ran into something, or I fell out of something. I had a big old goose egg on the top of my head, man. I praise my mother for that, being there from all the injuries I sustained, and I mean, just being a parent. I mean, telling me, right from wrong. I mean, being that guiding light for me, man. So I appreciate her, and I appreciate, even the boys' moms. I mean, you guys' moms, your moms, they molded us. They looked out for each and every one of us, regardless if we were their birth child or whatnot. So, my hat's off to them as well.
Yeah, you're right. It was more of a tight knit family back then. All of our mothers were like our mothers, pretty much, and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not like that no more. But I appreciate like all that, man. Like I still to this day I'd be like, oh, Chuck's mom's my moms, or Juan's mom's my moms. I just call I call y'all mom's moms. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, it's dope, man. That at least we still have that. And yeah, my mom's, means everything to me too. She raised me, man. Like I was raised without a father, so kudos to her, man. So that's why we're doing this show and stuff. But yeah, salute to all the mothers out there, man. Everybody that's doing something. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
Turning to Mac, really?
You just notice?
Yeah, like he just comes back from a hiatus. Yeah, when was the last time you was on a show on? Yeah, it's been
about good
3 weeks ago. Yeah,
2-3 shows, whatnot.
It's been a minute, man. Let's talk about some fact checker news, man. Just real quick, happy Mother's Day. Like I said, that's the first fact checker news. Number 2, this is it happens on the second Sunday of the month. I'm just giving you a little background on it. Anna Jarvis of Philadelphia, whose moms had organized women's groups to promote friendship and health, originated Mother's Day on May 12th, 1907. She held a memorial service at her late mother's. I believe it was. Hold on, it was at her. Oops, friggin' on. It just ran out on me. I'm like, I'm trying to read the whole thing, but so basically, these are some facts on Mother's Day itself. Oh yeah, here we go. So on May, this thing is so long. I was like, oh man, I already, whatever. But on May 12th, 1907, she held a memorial service at her mother's church in Grafton, West Virginia. That's what it was. So I just wanted to get the facts right. I don't want to like quote anything that was wrong.
Out in the sticks, man.
Did y'all know anything about that?
Nah.
Like how it started and everything and all that? I didn't know anything about it, to be honest. I just thought it was a day, another day. I don't celebrate holidays, so it's like I'm just like another day to, spend money. I mean, I went to the grocery store today and it was like insane. Like people in there getting flowers and wrapping the flowers and getting gifts. It was,
and I bet you 95% of those are brothers or guys.
It's a mixture of everybody, man.
It was a mixture.
Yeah, it's a mixture of everybody. Yeah.
Nah, me and the boys, we had walked down to Walgreens. I had to get something. I totally forgot to grab it when I was out yesterday. So we walked down to the Walgreens, and they wanted to stop at Dunkin' Donuts. So it was like, well, we go to Walgreens first. Let's get what we need, and we can head back. And I walked into Walgreens. It was just the card aisle. It was nothing but guys. I'm like, either you're getting some from moms, or the side chick done caught you, or you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I know. Usually it's a lot of men, of course. We be forgetting stuff, and then we last minute. But nah, it was a mixture of everybody, man. Women, young kids running around. So I mean, everybody's forgetting the day. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Like I call my moms, and what I'm saying, stuff like that. But it's not a huge deal in our family.
Well, I mean, it's for you, but for me, I mean, it symbolizes 28 years this weekend. Lost my father.
For this weekend right here?
30, yeah, in 39 years, I lost my grandmother, his mother, on Mother's Day weekend.
Oh wow.
So it's somewhat synonymous to me because, like I said, that was the weekend I lost my dad and my grandmother. 11 years apart and whatnot. So but then I mean, you got to think about the wife, and you got mom. You got my mom's my grandmother and stuff. So my big head sister. So I gotta call them. Send out the text messages, but you don't text grandma. No, you don't text grandma. You call her, and hear her voice. You gotta hear that voice.
Yeah, you gotta call grandma.
Mom. Mom do the same thing. I mean, I called. Always call and check on her, regardless of. I mean, we were in Boston yesterday, but I didn't get opportunity to swing by because she was out. So, make sure I make that call. Had the boys. Say Happy Mother's Day, Grandma, and whatnot. So, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's we celebrating the bearers of life to us.
True.
And many of us.
You do anything for the wife?
I cook dinner, man.
You know,
I make
beard
dinner,
your
man.
children.
Huh?
She bared your children. All you did was cook dinner. That's it.
I mean,
That's
hey,
it.
I did my part. I try to keep them away from her, let her get her rest. But the ninja, he kept sliding by me when I wasn't paying attention. So,
So what you cook today, Chuck? I'm curious.
I made macaroni and cheese. I made collard greens because that's what she wanted. I made my smothered steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Little rice and beans.
Mm-hmm.
Chefing it up. Oh snap!
Hey, brother, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, man. Unfortunately,
Hey,
I didn't get this size from just looking at food. I had to go in there and put my toe in something.
Now you right. Just real quick. Fun facts, right? About mom, right? So we'll go around and we'll answer like the statement, kind of the statement, right? Number one is I love it when my mom, so like an example, so I say I love it when my mom laughs. Like her laughter to me is contagious and it's just like a beautiful sound. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So who's next?
I'll go next. I love when my mom used to throw the slipper at me when I act a fool.
What do you mean, man? You mean she really threw the slip at you? What's she call it?
She had the Wolverine Tecleta.
Yeah, she still does it now. I get on her nerves. She just the strength and the aim ain't there no more, but I be still chuckling.
But she still throw it?
She still be throwing.
What about you, Chuck?
I mean, I love them. Just seeing my mother's face when I walk into the her house or room, it lights up because I'm the oldest out of the boys, but I also live the farthest than everybody else, and she knows usually when I come through, I always got the two boys with me, so she's always happy to see us. Glad that I'm doing well, or whatnot. Not letting the negativity get me down. Surrounding us.
Yeah, that's dope. Yo, number two, my mom's really great at conversation. My mother's like, I think that's where I get it. I get a lot of my traits, of course, from my mother. That's I was the only person that was, it was in my circle that raised me. So I was paying attention to her. So I got a lot of, her sarcasm and just a lot of her good points, you know what I'm saying? But like, she's good at like healing, you know what I'm saying, talking to people and I don't know, and having good gatherings and stuff like that. So yeah, so who's next on that one?
I'll jump on it. See, my mom's really great at trying to keep the old tradition going that she learned from her mother, which her mother learned from her grandmother. So she still tried to teach us that because she knows she's getting older, trying to keep the tradition going.
My mom's, she's really great at getting on my last damn nerves, man. She's supposed to be telling me, go to the doctor, stop waiting and stop being a man and just get your butt to the doctor. I mean, she's really great at keeping keeping myself keep myself in check, man. Because I mean, it's sad. We got guys younger than us that just dropping like flies, man.
Yeah.
From just from the simplest things. I mean, we get an ache, we're gonna tough it out. If it gets to the point where brother got a moonwalk to get where you got to go, or tiptoe, we'll do it if we can get away with it.
True.
And it's always mom. She's always seen that. She sees the pain. She always knows there's a pain somewhere, and she's always the one that notices it.
True.
So I love that.
The next one's I think my mom is funny because now I think my mom is like I don't. I think she's a some type of gangster or some type of mass murderer, or she's something that because she changes phones. I don't know, maybe like I don't know 3-4 times a year. I don't know. It's just like I can't even today. I can't get in touch with her because she said something. This time she said her phone. What did she say? It's always something new. It's always she just gets bored with her phone. Like I think she sees another phone, a newer phone. She wants that one or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but she can't keep one phone. Like she just, I don't know if she drops them, whatever it is. I don't know, but it's like at least every year, 3 to 4 or 5 times a year, she either changes her number, gets a new phone. So this is an ongoing thing for years, not just like one. I'm talking about for forever. It's been, dude. You know what I mean. So like I can't even call. I'm on Facebook, like texting her and talking on Facebook about Happy Mother's Day. Like it don't even sound right, but we can't communicate today because I don't know what happened to her phone. I don't know. Like so, I think it's a reoccurring thing in our family. My whole family looks for like my sisters call me. What's her new number? I'm like I don't know. And then if I get the new number, sometimes she'll be like, "Don't give it to my sisters." And then all of a sudden, her sisters will call me and be like, "Give me the number." I'm like, "Nah." She told me not to give it to you. And then like I got like 2 weeks later, they call me like, "She gave it to me." She called me and gave it to me. I'm like, "What?" So my mom is she's crazy, man. She's funny sometimes, but yeah, who's next on that one, yo?
I'll go. I think my mom's funny because all these years living in the States, she still can't speak a damn English properly. How the hell you been here? Geez, 40 plus years, still can't speak it right.
Yo, I'll be talking about your moms, man. I'll be like, yo, I know my boy's mom's like when I first met her, she didn't speak like no English, but
She
like now
spoke English. She just played it off sometimes, man. She used to
we
catch
can
us
have
saying stuff we
conversations.
shouldn't be saying.
We can have conversations with her now. You know what I'm saying? So
For me, my mom's she's a fool, man, because she still has those ninja skills. She can sneak up on you. You don't even know she in the room.
well, yeah.
I'm serious.
I know people like that.
Sometimes when I'm over our house, say like if I go in the kitchen to grab something, I don't hear her walk by.
Yeah.
Then I come out of the kitchen, she's in her room. Then I go back in the kitchen, she's back in the living. She's back in. I'm like, damn, well, how are you sliding by me? What are you teleporting from the bed to the couch? Damn. Yeah, but she always keeps me laughing. I love that.
That's what's up. Number 4, favorite thing to do with my mom, man, is probably communicate, just talk, man. We just like I don't know when we're going off on tantrums and just talking about life and just whatever. We get passionate about something. We just have long conversations. So I think I miss that. I miss like we used to play a lot of games, family board games when I was younger, like Life, Scrabble, Trivia Pursuit, all that stuff. And that's probably why, like, what I'm saying, me and my sister always trying to like use like I don't say smarter than an average kid, but we were. Instead of playing like the corny, like my mother was teaching us stuff at the same time after dinner, you know what I'm saying? So at least remember that. I just remember, that was one of my favorite things probably doing, playing games, educational games, you know what I'm saying? Trivia and stuff. You know?
All right, I think for me is it's cracking jokes. Like even to this day, we still do it. Because she starts and then I finish, and of course, here comes a flying slipper.
The
So
flying slipper.
I'd be like, you started it.
They should come out with like a Spanish, a Puerto Rican karate movie called the Spanish flip flop or something like that.
Oh yeah. I seen some TikTokers do it with their mom, as part of their sketch.
Oh yeah, I seen it too. Yeah, yeah.
Man, I don't even dare doing it with my mom's. Never know. Nah, but my favorite thing to do with my mom's, I mean, we, usually like when I take her out somewhere, say like she wants me to take her shopping or something. I want to get food, man. going to get food and just conversating. I mean, she'll see something on TV, like she'll be watching like the Phantom Gourmet or something. She just come out of the blue. Oh, you know what? I want to go to Nordic Lodge. I'm like, you serious? Yeah. All right, let's go.
Spontaneous.
Yeah. I mean, I love it, man. Like I said, I usually when I go with her, go out with her, I always have the boys with me, so she gets to see the little characters in them, and she's always saying, "Oh, they're just like you." I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't be walking around imitating everything I see on TV. You don't hear me doing voices. Then she'll say something, bring back to something I remember. I'm like, you heard that? She's like, yeah. I heard. Don't you think I got mother's hearing? I can hear every damn thing. Damn.
Yeah, they got bionic everything. They got bionic senses.
They got that bionic sense. Their sense is like, it's like Super Saiyan, basically, man.
And the last one is I love my mom's because my mom's like she was strong, man. She sacrificed a lot of things. You could tell she sacrificed a lot of her time. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she had to do double the duty. You know what I'm saying? She had to kind of like be manly in a sense. You know what I mean? And then at the same time be womanly for my sister. I mean, like, so, like, she had a good balance of raising us and stuff like that. So I respect that. It was like kind of like more militant than anything, but it wasn't, because like we wasn't a militant family, but you know what I mean? So it was kind of like, it was a lot of love, but it was more like, hey, okay, do this, that, get this done, and then, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I don't know, man. I just love that, like, I survived. I love it. If you think about the stuff that we went through and the things that you went through growing up, you go, man. And you go like, yo, who the head of that robot was your mom's, man. You know what I'm saying? The head of Ultron was your mom's, yo. And you're like, yo, shit.
Yeah, I think the thing I love about my mom is her putting up with my nonsense since Chuck, remember showing up in middle school and dealing with that nonsense. High school, after as an adult. So everything that she had did, just dealing with me alone. Period. Not alone my siblings. So her patience. It was good. It's strong.
I mean, with my mom, she dealt with 4 different personalities. I mean, you got my sister, myself, my brother, my 2 younger brothers, and none of us, are the same. And she was able to, go from one to the next without skipping a beat. And when it came time with that belt, she didn't miss a beat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Tell you right now, she didn't miss a beat, man. But hey, I love for the fact that when she first moved to Boston, like she said it was a real culture shock because she grew up in the South, and she sort of was able to survive like the first 3 years, getting around Boston and whatever. And I mean, now it's like you wouldn't even think you would think she was born and raised here because she knows more about the state of Massachusetts than some people that that were born and raised here and stuff. So I love that, man. She always found a way of getting somewhere, even if she didn't know the direction. She'll figure it out.
Yeah,
and I love that. She's always she was always trying to find something to keep us busy from. I mean, taking us to the children's museum, taking us to the aquarium, taking us to the airport when you was able to watch the planes lift, take off and land and stuff, without going through security and everything like that. I mean, going to Revere Beach, Nantastic. I mean, dude, Paragon Park, man, getting on the carousel, man. I loved all of that, man. I cherish that, and that's what I try to emulate with with my 2 boys, my family.
Dope. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. This is a time so we can ask questions. The only question I got after this is Mother's Day. You guys think is Mother's Day commercialized? You guys think Mother's Day is commercialized? Like it's too much? Like America does too much with this day? Like it's supposed to be a day for, actually, like, admiring the person, you know, that brought you into this world type of thing. What do you think?
I think definitely it is. You could just look at the commercial leading up to Mother's Day, like buy her jewelry, show how much you love her,
Pandora.
buy her flowers. Yeah, you know, all this stuff is like,
Yeah.
yo, listen, my mother doesn't need a $1,000 chain or ring, whatever, you know, or all these flowers. It's like, come on, for all these candies, or we got a lot of Americans got commercialized also because if you go out right now, a lot of restaurants are full with what? People taking out their mothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course, restaurant like that, and like Chuck says, he went to the store, he seen all these individuals buying Mother's Day card, flowers, candy, whatever else. It's like, yo, you're supposed to appreciate your mom, like like what Chuck did. Like, yo, why don't you just stay home, make a dish, even if it don't come out that great. At least you gave it an attempt. Sit back, reminisce, break out the old dusty photo book for all you young people that don't know. Yes, we have photo books with the Kodak and stuff, and just laugh about those times. You don't need to buy all this fancy stuff and go out to these restaurants. Like, you could do that anytime. You know what I mean? I think it's better to just stay home and reminiscing and just, be around family and just crack, jokes.
I mean, especially in this time, this day and age, man. I mean, what's everything going on at the moment? I mean, some people don't even have the opportunity to go see their parents because they're scared that they might get their parents sick or I mean get their mom sick or whatever. So I mean, hey, if just go, if you got that opportunity, go, you ain't got to spend the whole day with her. You go spend a good 30 minutes with her.
True.
They would appreciate that, man. And that's what I tell a lot of folks, man. Oh man, I can't stand my mother. I said, you say that now, but when they lowering that thing down in the ground, or they escorting them out the church or whatever, you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I spent that time with my mom's.
Yep.
So it is what it is, man. I mean, hey, they commercialize it, but down in your heart, man, you know what you got to do for your mom, and I hopefully she appreciates, the little things you do for them.
Yeah, because I know today, like me and my sisters, just eating with my mother today, she was just smiling, happy, and we sitting there cracking up, talking smack. That was better for her than going out and getting her any gift.
That's what you need, man. You get there, hey, it's like Def Comedy Jam. You get all of us together, man. We cracking on everybody from their boyfriends on down to the clothes they got on. As my nephews, man, they hate when we have family gatherings. They try to make sure they on point because they know Uncle Chuck coming in with the jokes.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, man.
Like,
what's up, man?
Like, I was saying today earlier talking with my mom. You know what she brought up that I forgot in a while? She finally realized and told me. I finally realized, and she told me. She had a grudge that time. Remember when I lived in Humboldt, we brought down her kitchen table to play dominoes downstairs.
Yo,
you did that. Don't put that on me.
Listen, it took a lot of us because I was a big heavy table. She's like, she wasn't mad at the table when outside. She was mad that it had a couple scratches.
She's still heated about that.
Hey, that's you and Eli. Y'all yelling "Capico" and stuff. Slamming on the table.
Slamming on the table, going crazy. Got me cool. Got me cool.
She's like, "You're scratching my good table." I was cracking up. I said, "Really? You wasn't mad that we brought that thing from the third floor all the way outside to the back stairs?"
You never do know what they're still gonna be mad at. Like I'm kind of thinking what my mom really brings up. She brings up weird stuff that like memories. It's always something that's like she just finds funny. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the memories like she usually brings up. But yeah, man. What else is going on with the mothers, man? Y'all got any good news? Y'all got any?
Yeah.
Y'all got anything else?
Well, hold on. And I also got to blame something on Marquis now because he got this habit. Now it brings up these plants, and I got to deal every time. Like when you visit last week, she's like, Marquis is such a good son. He brought me a plant. When you bring one, I'm like, oh Jesus, here we go with the damn plant. Every time she sees you, well, here's your name.
I was gonna bring her another plant, Chuck, but Juan said, "Don't bring her no plant."
We got too many plants, man. I already feel like I'm in the rainforest over here. I'm good.
It's like a rainforest in my mother's living room. I'm like, Mom, really? I'm like, damn. But she goes out of town.
Explain to me, why do mothers, a lot of mothers, when they get older, got this thing with plants?
I think it's like kids. They cater. They growing up. They catering to something. You know what I mean? Maybe it's their little kids because all of us were out the house. I don't know. I'm just saying a metaphor. But it could be. I don't know, man. If I knew, I would tell you. I would be like, yo, this because of this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or any woman out there that's watching this show, that's a mom. Please let us know about these freaking plants.
Yeah, because I know that every time my mom, she goes out of town or, she's not going to be home for a couple of days, make sure you go over there and water my plant. Like, listen, woman. I'm like, I live the furthest out of everybody. Why is it my responsibility? Why can't you ask your daughter, your bubblehead daughter that's around the corner or whatever? Ask your clown of a baby son. He's like, all right, ma, yeah, okay, I'll make sure I water your plants. She'll call you. She'll call me about 3 or 4 times in a day. Did you go? Yes, ma, I watered your plants. Yes, ma, I brought your mail in. No, ma, I didn't see no package.
Did you make sure the plants were in the sun too, in the window?
God, man, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I mean, it's something that she's been doing that for years, man, since I was a young kid. So it's nothing new.
Yeah, I got to deal with that too. Like, she'll be like, close the shades, the sun's going down. I'm like, okay. Raise the shade, the sun's coming up. I'm like, all right.
Plants, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love my moms. I mean, she put up with a whole lot of stuff with me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially you, Chuck. I think all our moms put up, especially with all of us going to each other's house.
Yeah, we used to just crash. It's like we crashed there. It was like additional sons, man. That was dope.
Yeah. You know what? I should invite a Big Lou because hearing his mother speak. I don't know if he was there when she used to get upset when we used to go to his house and kill his Kool-Aid. Because she never said nothing to us.
Before me. When y'all was going over his house kind of still when I met y'all, but it was kind of stopping that year. I think that was the last year y'all was going over there.
Yeah, because I think that's when he got sent over to Springfield.
Yeah. Yep.
That's when y'all wanted to act a fool, man.
Well, he always had the Kool-Aid, you know what I mean? That's
I mean, his mom, Miss Tinker, she was a blessing. I tell you that, man. I mean, she made sure we were good, regardless if you were there 1 or 2 times. She always made sure everybody was good. She always, checked on us. When we came over, how you doing? How's your mother? Blah, blah, blah. How's school going? And I mean, it's like this. She knew what we were doing at school. She knew we were goofing around, or if somebody was actually a straight A student or whatever. So I love stuff like that. Your mom's the same way. Mark, your mom's was the same way. Every time she see me, how you doing? I'm all right. I can't complain. He said, "You got any kids yet?" No, I ain't got any kids yet, Miss Johnson. I'm sorry.
When we were younger?
Yeah, no, it was like maybe 2 years before I found out. 2 years before I had CJ. Because she started like, I don't have any kids. I'm like, well, I'm in and out of the. I'm always in and out of the country. I mean, I really don't want to be, dragging no kids, all around the world, but just because, I'm getting shipped here and there. But, when I settle down, maybe that, I'll have something. But until then, I'm enjoying my freedom. I'm enjoying this, going to these different countries and stuff.
Okay, sitting here reminiscing, it's funny when you start thinking about everybody's mom, like, who was it? I remember one year we went to Ron's house. His mother, Thanksgiving, his mother cooked. She made I still remember this today. She made some bomb deviled eggs. To this day, those are the only deviled eggs that I enjoy. And how many years that back was?
No, but see, that's the thing. The mothers, regardless if we were,
Spice Girls.
kids or whatever, you're a fool. But I mean, everybody's moms always, always looked out for, for us, regardless if, they knew us like that or not. Even Burrito's moms, she thought we was a bunch of thugs, but she just knew we stayed out of trouble.
Yeah.
She didn't speak English either.
She spoke English. She just, like I said, she understood what she wanted to understand.
Maybe
deviled eggs. Wow.
This dude bring up deviled eggs. And then so did my mom's. One, deviled eggs. Wow. Hey, mom, see? My mother, this is Mom, give me your phone number so I can call you, son conversation, you know what I'm saying? Get your phone fixed. She can do this. She can do all this stuff. Come support over here, text on Facebook. But then, like, I'm trying to call her. I can't. She's a gangster. She's like she hides. She's on the run, dog. I don't know what's going on with her phone.
Well, I'm glad she's here in the chat. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day.
That's all I gotta say, man. This is my life right here. I can't even call her, talk to her. I don't know, man.
She's living a dream right now.
Yeah, exactly. She probably don't want to talk to us. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So did y'all break down and say happy Mother's Day to the significant others?
To the who?
To your kids' mothers.
Oh yeah, I was nice about it. I sent that text.
Look at it. She's gangster. I don't want everybody to know my number. I told you she do that all the time. What I tell you before? I said the story before she came on. And she's right here saying it. I'll call you after the show. See, from a burner phone. She's on the wire, dog. Like she still got the wire phones, dog. Hey, man. Show the wire, dog.
Oh, that's funny. You talking about it and she's saying it.
I told you. Do I lie? I told you I don't lie no more, man. I used to lie when I was like 24 and under. You caught me out. I was a liar, man. But at 25, I stopped lying. I stopped lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it.
So that's just funny how she just popped in the comments.
Oh, look at this. Marquis, you gave it away before. I gave her number. See? I'm not supposed to give her number away.
I'm just curious. So even us that she watches grow, we can't even get the number.
She wilding. My mom's wilding, yo. But yeah, what your mom be doing? Wow, I told yo, dog, you think I be lying about this stuff? I be like, people, you think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy.
Good. That's just funny how she just popped up in the chat.
I'm telling you, I don't make this up. And here we go. What she say? Oh, tell all your wives happy Mother's Day.
Wives, I think it's only Chuck that's here with the wives. Hey man, she telling you, she's talking about them sides, yo.
The scallywags.
The scallywags.
Scallywags.
I didn't want to say it. You said it.
That's a good question. If you back in the day when we were being, creeps and stuff, if you had a girl and then you cheated on her and you had the scallywags on the side, did you give them, if there was a mother, did you give them Mother's Day gifts too? Or did you whatever? Did you give them Christmas gifts? Did you give them whatever? Did you hook them up on their birthdays? Did you do anything for your side pieces?
Yo, I don't remember seeing them in the passenger seat of that truck. When I was driving them rigs, I don't remember them sitting in the passenger seat. So if there was it was only one. It was only one with me, and happy Mother's Day. Happy, her birthday was also the same day. Some years. So she got a double dose of a gift.
She got a double dose of a gift.
Birthday, Mother's Day gift, whatever.
Oh, like that. Something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yo, moms are crazy though, but like you say, you gotta enjoy them because through thick and thin, they're still there. We're dealing with our nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, they care about our best interests. Even though we might think they don't like the female. Females that we choose, You know, regardless where we go in the world, in life and whatever, you know, they always gonna be the number one lady in our lives.
Oh, of course, all day. You know, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
this is still the passive podcast, man. So like, I'm just throwing stuff that I'll be usually talking about on the screen. Y'all can keep talking about stuff. Ask some questions. Y'all got questions? Y'all got any things to share?
Oh, we could talk easy over here. I'm trying to make sure we don't go too crazy on stray away from the topics for moms, because it's, mom's special day, quote unquote.
Yeah. I mean, you see my situation. I can't even do nothing special for because I can't get contact.
So I have a question. Have you ever learned a special dish that your mom makes? That every mom has that one dish that drives you crazy. Have you ever learned that one dish that she makes that you love?
Yeah, Mom Dukes make that sweet potato pie that'll make you slap everybody in the room.
You know what it is for me? It's probably it's because a lot of people don't cook this, but duck. My mother knows how to cook like duck really well.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but I don't eat meat anymore. But I'm just saying when she did, it was good.
You don't eat meat.
I don't eat meat. You know how you don't meat, man.
He hasn't eaten meat in a minute.
When you became a patchouli wearing vegan.
I'm not all the way vegan, man. Chuck don't pay attention. Chuck, you don't love meat.
I'm just messing with you, man. Hey, man. I mean, hey, I'm sort of thinking about that, man. I'm like, damn, but I love myself a burger, man. I love me a nice grilled chicken salad.
This dude.
I'm trying, man.
Hey, try. Hey, that's all you can do is try, man.
One day at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, they say.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
like,
so
no,
I was about to say, what was one of the most iconic butt whippings your mother ever gave you?
Oh man,
my whole body just started hurting, man, because you said that.
For me was
Chuck.
was the day my brother, jackass brother, this dude wanted to go fishing in my father's fish tank, and
what?
this fool, my father, I don't remember if you ever seen that big fish tank that we used to have in the front hallway at the house.
Yeah, I remember that fish tank.
My father used to go fishing, and whatever he caught, he put in there.
Oh,
so okay. If he wanted fish, go on there and take it out.
Yeah, fresh fish, basically.
Yeah. So my my butthole of a brother decided he wanted to go spear fishing with the barbecue fork. He's standing on the stool and he slipped, and the way the fish tank it was an iron stand. He slipped and slit a big chunk, put a big hole in his thigh. Ooh. So me and my sister, we trying to hide it from my mother because we were supposed to be watching him, but I was watching G.I. Joe when she was in there watching soap operas. So, we trying to hide it. We tell him to shut up, don't say nothing. He just kept on, and like I said, mom's got that hearing. So she comes in the room and she was like, "What's going on?" Oh no, he was running around. He fell. This dude was like, "No, I was on the stool and I slipped because Charles wasn't looking, wasn't paying attention." I'm like, really? This dude just threw me under the bus. So, when she pulled the covers back, she seen how, she seen the gash in his leg, and oh man, she, took him to the bathroom. She cleaned him up, got him dressed, was getting ready to take him to Children's Hospital. She said, "But wait, hold up, before I go," she lit my ass up. She tore me up. So I'm like, damn, I'm wondering, my sister, she's gonna get it worse because she's the oldest. She didn't even get hit. What? She didn't even get hit. I'm the one that got tore up. And to this day, man, I tell this dude, yo, don't you ever say nothing to me, man. I don't give a damn if you on fire. Don't talk to me.
Yo, your sister probably was diplomatic and got out of the beating, man.
Man, come on, man. You know my sister. My sister, she got out a whole lot of butt whoopings. I'm the one that took the whoopings. Well, until I got a little older, and mom and dad figured out who was the real culprit.
I think my worst one was and I don't know I don't remember what I did, but it's whatever it was. It was it was I don't know if it was it me and my sister was getting beat at the same time, but I just know we both hid the belts. We was on off of Park Street, man. I still remember what I'm saying? I remember the fucking street dress and everything, and so we thought we was being tough, smart. We was like we're smart kids, but we thought we were being smarter than my moms. You know what I'm saying? So we hit all the belts, and so she's like, "Oh yeah, you want to hide the belts, huh?" And then she just took a extension cord out the wall. That was it. And we gave back the belts, but she still used the extension cord for a long time. Extension cord bandit. Bandit.
Wow.
Oh, this is why it's probably because it's firebug. I was a firebug. Maybe I almost
you weren't the only one, man.
Lit apartments on fire. I did all types of stuff, man. I mean, I wasn't
that drastic.
I was a firebug, man. I was doing a lot of ways.
I lit the runner on fire where the TV was.
Oh yeah?
Couldn't put it out fast enough.
You know
them old Format TVs, yo.
Oh, for me I was watching wrestling, then I tried it on my sister. And man, let me tell you, they went and ratted on me.
Deathlock.
My mother came in there sound like Hogan and Macho Man. Oh yeah, brother, I got something for you. Listen, I got the Hogan leg drop. I got the Macho Man off the top rope. And then when I thought it was over, the belt came out like it was a championship belt. Boy, she laid it on me. I remember that to this day. Brother was in the corner like, God damn. My sister's like, I tell you, ever since that day, I never did a wrestling move on him again.
Yo.
Oh man, that's what little siblings are good for, or big sisters. I put Hazel in I put her in the sharpshooter because she kept bugging me. Serious, man. She should just do stuff to me, just piss me off, man. So I'm like, all right, you want to be funny? I slapped her in the sharpshooter, man. Well, the figure four leg lock. For those that know the actual wrestling move.
The move, yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy how how old we got quickly, and we sitting here talking about some of these stories. It's like, damn, time sure flies. Talk to me thinking about it right now, like, damn, it seems like yesterday, but yesterday was a long time.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love reminiscing with my moms. Whenever we get opportunity, she likes to tell all the good, all the juicy stories whenever my wife is around. I'm like, Mom, she don't need to know all of that.
Oh yeah, she gave you all the dirt come out, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm like, she don't need to know all of that. Oh, he got his head stuck in the banister. Mom, she don't need to know all of that. Like, damn.
Yes, she do. Cause now she your wife.
The mom's gonna do that, especially if she gets along with your wife. All the dirt's gonna spill.
Oh man.
And she really get along with Yolanda, so.
Oh, you're done, brother. You're done.
Yeah, she told her about the my MacGyver, my Indiana Jones thing when I climbed up on top of the deep freezer, pulled my pamper off, and swan dived into the trash can. I'm like, Mom, you really had to say that? I'm like, damn, I was what, 2?
Yeah.
Just watching wrestling.
Y'all wilding, man. But yeah, man. What else? Y'all got anything else for Mother's Day, man? Any other news? Anything else to talk about, man? Before we get out of here, because it's Sunday, man. People got to go to work tomorrow, man.
Yeah. After this, I got to slide into bed because I get up super early. News today. I don't know if people are familiar with Kevin Samuels. Some people find it controversy. He passed away this week. He's a YouTuber. He will hold men responsible for their BS, and also women too. So and I think he spoke his truth, and I guess some people, it's sad that some people celebrate on his passing, which is wrong. I mean, he was only trying to. Here's a black man trying to uplift both men and women. So,
I mean, I think the last think that I know he said something recently that offended, what was it, women or something like that? What was it? It was something. Not to say, his death shouldn't go in vain, but like, R.I.P. to him, and condolence to his friends and family. But I don't know anything. I didn't know, to be honest, I didn't know anything about him. To be honest, I never followed him. I didn't know anything about him until he passed away. And I'm just researching him now because everyone's talking about him. And I'm like, what happened? What's going on? But that's why I said, like, I welcome the story because I'm clueless on stuff. I don't watch news. I try not to because it's really negative. But I don't mind talking about it. So like, so why is it so why are people so half and half with the guy?
Oh, so half and half with him is so, um, some of the women that come on his show want like what they call high value man. A man who 6 foot something, 6-pack, makes X amount of money, but they carry themselves a certain way. And he would say like, what he would tell them, what do you bring to the table? And a lot 9 out of 10 times women would say, well, myself. And then he would say, well, why would he pick you? Like some women that will have multiple children by multiple men, like why would he take that on? Or if you want a man that's fit and you're not, why would he want that? And that will upset women, And then he will also, but he wasn't bashing him. He was just pointing out the facts. He's like, why would a man who's have all this settle for you when he could settle for this, and vice versa for men? He would say the same thing. He'd be like, well, why would a woman that looks like a model settle for you when you looking like this, or don't bring much to the table, or still running the streets? So
no, I get it, but he's basically like, first of all, he's basically talking about all the stereotypical things that that America's built on, and that's what he's talking. He's talking America. You know what I'm saying? When they're talking about how he's talking Kevin. I guess Kevin Samuels talks America. This is what people really think, but they don't say, and he's saying it. And so he was controversial because of that, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah. So he never disrespected people. He never called them outside the name. If I watched a couple of his shows in the past before his passing, and he was always cool, calm, collective. He talks about his experience because he was married and divorced, and he learned from that. So he was just trying to help people better themselves. Sometimes when you call people on their BS or the nonsense, that people always say they want to hear the truth, and when they hear the truth, all of a sudden it hurts. They don't want to hear it no more.
I mean, to me, he was sort of like a Judge Mathis. You know how, like, if you ever watch his show, and he'll just tell you, okay, he'll just say, a crackhead is a crackhead to me. What I see is a crackhead, and whatever, people get all butthurt about it. I mean, but the thing about it is, I mean, some of the stuff that the guy was speaking was truth. Like Red said, I mean, how you gonna want somebody that's making 6-7 figures, and what do you got to offer that person? I mean, because you can go out, hey, you can go out and get some, get some for that $40 or whatever they want to charge. The thing about it is, when the brother passed, now I have nothing against him. I heard a couple of his podcasts. I heard seen a couple of his stories and whatever. There was a whole lot of people. They were cheering. I'm like, how are you going to cheer over somebody's demise? But the thing about it is, the way he died, supposedly, he was with an escort. I mean, that's his business. Whoever he was with, the man is no longer here. Now, how would you feel if the shoe was another foot, and you happen to go out and get your escort, or get Tyrone down the street with 2 teeth or whatever, and like 17 kids? How would you feel? Somebody, blasphemizing you in death. And that's the thing. That's the thing that I noticed, and I'm like, damn, how you gonna talk bad about the man? The man is gone. Just say, say R.I.P. and keep it moving. You ain't gotta keep throwing dirt on the brother. I mean, he's gone.
Yeah, and the other news too, big controversy is about women's right of abortion. I'm sure you guys caught wind of that. How the government wants to leave it up to each state to determine if abortion is legal, if it's not legal, when they could terminate, their pregnancy, things of that nature.
Yeah, speaking of mothers, I mean, that's the biggest thing that's going on You know, for the government to control a woman's body. It's, you know, I don't know if it's to distract us or not, but it seems like these things are reoccurring. They just keep coming up. What, like,
Yeah, it's distraction.
Now that is up, now that is here this year, they need to rectify it for good. Like, either yes or no, and that's it, and then like move on, because they're gonna keep doing this to distract the Americans off whatever they're distracting us for. But it just like, it seems like it's reoccurring. When things are reoccurring, like, why do you want to keep revisiting things that's reoccurring? It just stresses you out more, and it just stresses out a newer generation. They're like, oh, we got a newer generation, some newer fools to fall into our gambit. Come on, let's start this up again. Oh, next year we're gonna start up a black one, or next year we're gonna start up a something about Spanish people, or next one we're gonna talk about immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's I don't know, man. I just I'm tired of it, man. But yet, I think, you know, at the end of the day, I believe that a woman should have a control of her own body. You know, I'm on that side. You know, I'm on that side. I know that, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a government, whatever the hell, should have, you know, last say on what a woman does with a pregnancy.
No, I agree with you. It's her body, her choice. You know what I mean? Her and you know, the doctor. That's it. Between them two, they could decide what's the step they want to take. Case closed. Like you said, this should be the last time we hear it. But of course, it's gonna come again. And like you said, Mark, it gets exhausting. And like, Jesus, it feels like not too long ago this was a discussion. Now it's back again.
Yeah, exactly.
I just say it's just more distractions from, you know, that, and the fact that they, you know, everyone's listening to this Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, whatever his ex-wife name is. They're paying attention to that trial.
Who is it?
Folks, these food corporations and companies and whatever that are getting destroyed.
Oh,
Fires. Was it the governor of Texas? He's blocking. You know, they're blocking trucks and stuff coming from Mexico that are, you know, produce and stuff like that, and you know, that's making the prices in these supermarkets go up for the simplest thing, man. I mean, well, avocados has always been high as hell, and I mean, I don't eat them, but you know, pretty soon they're gonna be about $15 just for one of them little ass avocados, man.
You know, and I want to revisit what Mark said for the distraction. You know, like these women's choice and things what you're talking about, but no one's talking about the war. How much billions of dollars the U.S. is cutting check in Ukraine when that money could be used right here in our own backyard for our own people. How that's flying like right underneath the radar.
Of course.
Nah, you're right. We can't go too deep, man. It's an hour
in. Yeah. So
we'll be talking doing another 2-3 hours. So this is the time to promote, man, or say something positive, man, and give your last, you know, love on, you know, for your mom. So who want to start that off?
Well, you know, I'll say to all the mothers out there, you know, enjoy your day.
Damn.
Okay.
All
right. I guess, all right, whatever that happened to Warren, something just happened to Warren, but okay. But Chuck, you want to be next? I guess hopefully you don't get cut off.
I won't, you know, happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there, you know. Hopefully you enjoyed your day, family, and you know, you got opportunity to rest. You got a chance to see your grandkids if that, you know, if they came by or whatever. That's all, you know, that's enjoy your day. I mean, you only live once, man.
Thanks, Chuck, man. Appreciate it. He had to fill in for you, man. You went ghost on this one.
No, my signal dropped. I was like, golly, what happened?
You can continue, I guess. I'm like,
well, you've been at my house. You know how the signal is over here, Mark.
Yeah.
No. You know, I don't know what I just caught the tail on Chuck. You know, but you know, every day is Mother's Day for me because you know I'm blessed to see mines every day. So it's not just like on quote unquote certain days, you know. But you know, to all the women that are mothers and you know raising children I know, and thank you. Keep it up. Hopefully, your children appreciate everything that you've done for them when they get to a certain age.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, like just the backpack off one, man. But all the women out there, all the people in general that have taken care of someone, and was motherly, in that fashion. Because it's the day of he, she, him, all that. So it could have been your grandmother that raised you. It could have been your grandfather that raised you. It could have been, could have your uncle that raised you. It could have been anyone that was, gave you those motherly qualities that you needed. That additional love. Could be aunts, uncles. My whole family raised me. So shout out to the family. Of course, shout out to my mom. Shout out to my mom for coming on the podcast. Instead of picking up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to burner phones and drug dealers, and my mom's doing all that stuff, making me think she's a Scarface member or something. I don't know, man. But anyway, man. But that's it, man. I just this was a good time to show our love to our mothers and the women that are motherly around us, our women or people we dating or whatever's going on. And shout out to everybody, man. And people that was going to make it, shout out to them that didn't make it. They must be still doing motherly duties. Or might just be tired and they didn't get to make the show. But I'm gonna shout them out, not by name, or just shout them out. All right, y'all. Anything else?
Well, that's it. Let's get out of here like last year, baby.
Like last year.
All right, y'all. Happy Mother's Day, man.
Happy Mother's Day.